Kozyrev Mirror, if that's how you pronounce it.
Not to be confused with Cozy Crew.
Yeah, it's spelled Kozyrev.
What his K, the way he has his K, the right part that's like the angle he does curved, it looks like a C.
Yeah, it's like
and then the marker's like faded on the line part, so you barely see it, so it looks like cozy.
the way I write my K's, it's an L with the C right beside it.
It's Kozyrev.
Okay, so Nikolai
Tesla.
Kozyrev. Nikolai Kozyrev, he was born in 1908, so this goes way back. And he was born in St. Petersburg. And I'm not going to get on to all the details, but good old Stalin decided to arrest him and put him in the gulag with a lot of other people, because that's how Stalin does. But he was, before that, he was starting to study astrology and sciences and stuff like that, whatever. But he actually made a few pretty decent, good, pretty
decent, good. Pretty.
A few pretty decent discoveries. And
Such as?
The discoveries were very pretty.
yeah, a lot of it has to do with observation of transit lunar phenomenon.
Ooh.
And studies
Transportation.
of planetary and stellar radiation.
Okay.
Radiation.
Yeah.
So still.
There's, if I remember it correctly, I believe he's got a crater on the moon named after him.
Oh, he has one.
Yeah.
He made it.
So he's made some pretty decent scientific discoveries, but he came up with a controversial theory at the time
About
And-
mirrors?
about the nature of time. He thought, or he proposed, that time was just another energy wave. Another,
Like
Like
something
there's-
that would
like
age
there's-
us?
like there's heat energy,
Yeah.
you know? He thought there was time energy. So
That makes sense.
he proposed that time isn't just a coordinate, but has active physical properties and might function as a form of energy. So this is sometimes called causal mechanics. But his ideas were not accepted by mainstream physics, which is what I was saying. So he came up with this theory, and everybody was like, no, stop it. But he was determined. And so, go ahead.
Is that why they arrested him?
No, this
Oh.
was after. This was
Oh,
after
yeah.
he was arrested. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to put in there that he was released. But while he was going back to that, while he was in prison, gulag, whatever, the nuclear bomb was created. So he didn't know anything about nuclear technology, that they created the nuclear bomb. And so he was coming up with a bunch of theories while he was in prison, and they all turned out to be completely wrong because of nuclear physics. And I'm not getting into all that because, honestly, I forgot.
Boom. Roasted.
And it has nothing to do with what I'm going to talk about, so there's no point of trying to explain it. But despite the name, Kozyrev himself did not invent or describe what became known as a Kozyrev mirror.
You're going to have to explain what that is
I will.
now.
So the term was later applied to a device inspired by interpretations of his time theories. So this device, the Kozyrev mirror, it's constructed from long sheets of polished aluminum. Long sheets of polished aluminum. So it's not a glass mirror. But, I mean, there's some other reflective materials used sometimes, but the vast majority of the time, it's polished aluminum. But it's bent into a spiral or cylindrical shape. So like a seashell, right? You think of a seashell, it starts real tight in the center and then
Yeah.
coils out. So inside, in the very center, a person would sit down inside of that. So they would walk into the spiral and sit right in the center. So the idea behind the shape is that it might focus or alter unknown radiations, often tied to the Kozyrev's hypothesis about time energy flows. And a Russian patent was filed. A Russian patent was filed in 1996, published in 1998 for a device related to these mirrors, described as a device for the correction of man's psychocosmetic diseases. So I'm saying a bunch of random stuff at this point, right? So what this ultimately is that it's not necessarily a time machine, obviously.
Aw.
But he believed, and according to a few other people that actually stepped inside this little thing, when you'd step inside it, either the person themselves would spin or the aluminum sheet would spin. Okay?
Hold on. I can see the person spinning, but
Yeah.
if that thing spins, won't you just get pushed into the tightest part and it just kill you?
No. Because it's not
I thought it
the
wrapped.
person is stationary.
Yeah.
It wraps around.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't hold the person.
I thought they would go until it's like they could barely fit in there.
No.
Okay.
No, it's a wide
Okay.
spiral. So people would sit down in this. It would spin around. Either they would spin around or
Whoa.
yeah, they would spin around or the device would spin. It would be easier if they spun rather than the aluminum. But as it spun, they sat there for either a few minutes or up to an hour, and they claim that they could see historical events happen in front of their eyes as if they were there.
Dude, if I spun for an hour, I would see stuff too.
I know.
Maybe that's what we need to start doing. Is well, which direction were they spinning
It's left.
compared to Earth's rotation?
If you go
Right.
left, you see stuff in the past. If
Yes,
you go,
if you go against the rotation of the Earth, you see the past. If you go with the rotation, you see the future.
Possibly.
were they ever able to like say, okay, in 5 years, this is going to happen with this person, and then it happens?
No. It was only things that they could see within the past, I
Okay.
believe. I don't
Was it their own past?
No, because they saw historical events.
Their own past could have been historical.
I doubt it. Nobody's that special. Except for maybe Lincoln or JFK.
I didn't say except for maybe me.
I've been spinning for years.
So I've got a video here from Instagram. I guess I'll show y'all later on.
Just throw the link in
Kinda-
the Discord.
It kind of shows you a little bit of what it,
Yeah, just throw the link in the Discord and we'll watch it
but
while you talk.
it's just like a quick little thing. I don't even one of it is animated and it's not even really showing the device correctly. It's just AI generated. But yeah, I'm not even going to show you all that. That's stupid. But they were aluminum spirals. Yeah, I went through that. Okay. Kozyrev believed that such a shape could interact not with light, but with time itself, as if time were a physical substance, same as like heat energy. which, heat isn't really a physical substance itself. Yeah, so that was a bad example from my point. But in the 1990s, volunteers took part in experiments inside of these spirals, and many reported unusual sensations like weightlessness, out-of-body experiences, hearing distant voices, or suddenly seeing vivid images of past events. And some even claimed, like I said, they witnessed historical moments as if the past were unfolded right before their eyes. However, of course, like a lot of these things, no scientific proof was actually given. Just eyewitnesses saying what they experienced. So I don't know, man. It's weird, but like I said, in the 80s and 90s, there were patents put for it. Now, it's kind of used as sort of a meditation thing, not necessarily.
Is it sort of like an isolation chamber?
In a sense, so there's some therapists that have taken partially away from it, and they started doing like mirror meditation, where they sit somebody in front of a mirror for like an hour and try to let them look,
Say,
the
"Spin!"
patient look at each other. Yeah. Other is a like concaved mirror.
I saw this image, and this looks like what they would use for that kind of stuff, but I would be terrified of it. You just lay in it.
Oh, wow.
That's like an iron lung.
Yeah.
I know, that's why I'm like, but you would lay in it, I guess, the insides of the spiral. With.
Ooh, like you go on those carnival rides, whatever, where you walk through and the tunnel spinning.
Yeah.
It's like,
Except you're laying in the middle of it.
oh man, those things make me sick. Oh man, but anyway, as we say around here,
I never said either way.
researchers at what is described as the Institute of Experimental Medicine, Siberian branch of the Russian Academy of Medical Sciences, notably, wow, that's a terrible name, Kazhnikev, I don't know the first name, but Kazhnikev, and later Alexander V. Russians. Torofimov adapted the idea into experimental devices. They assembled spiral aluminum reflectors and conducted experiments with human volunteers inside. Some accounts, particularly in the fringe internet sources, quote,
reference.
Golly, y'all, I can't read.
Sorry.
I can't read. I got dyslexia, man.
That's not dyslexia. That's
I'm going to claim it is, and you can't argue.
I can't. You just said reference very weirdly.
And don't you ever say I did.
Oh, man. So these reference experiments near the Arctic town of Dixon in 1990 to 1991.
Dixon, Tennessee?
No.
Oh.
Where mirrors were placed and volunteers were monitored. These accounts describe extreme reported phenomenon. Alerted states of perception, telepathy, vivid visions, geomagnetic anomalies, and even UFO sightings. But these stories come from speculative sources and are not supported by documented scientific publications. So just like all good conspiracy theories, there's nothing really good about it. Now, while I was looking at this, I guess I'll just go ahead and insert this into it. The CIA,
the bad guys,
supposedly has documents about this too.
They're spinning around.
And I clicked on on the actual CIA website,
Oh, you're getting
The actual-
tracked.
government CIA website, it's okay.
That's not the real one. It's a fake one that they put so people won't go to the real one.
Are you coming up with that conspiracy right now?
No, it's fact.
Oh, okay.
Source, trust me.
Source.
Ooh.
Okay, if you insist. So, a lot of people say that the CIA has information about this, regarding to, well, along with Project Stargate. Does anybody know what that is? I
Yes.
know you do.
I
Yes.
sure
Okay.
do.
Sean Ryan, I was trying to think of his name. Sean Ryan did several episodes talking about Project Stargate and remote viewing. So a lot of people think that when they just look it up and everything else, they see the CIA document. It's 100 pages. It's like,
And you want me to put that whole thing in the video?
no. It's a typewriter text, right? Looks like it was written up in the 70s or whatever. But it's 100 pages, and so it's kind of hard to read because a lot of it, the ink's not completely on the paper.
Yeah.
But it actually doesn't say a whole lot about the Kozyrev Mirror. But it does discuss Soviet research into time, consciousness, and non-local perception. It also references Soviet scientists and institutes and includes speculation about time, casualty, and perception. And it is often mislabeled online as the Kozyrev Mirror CIA document. So what's actually in the 100-page document, according to ChatGPT.
Ooh.
I did not read these 100.
Well, no, because you'd still be on page 5.
Shut up.
The reference.
So I didn't read the 100 pages of the CIA document, but what most people who say this, they are referring to one of these, right? Like I said, Project Stargate, Grill Flame, Sunstreak document collections, which I don't know what those other two are.
Sounds like a topic to look into for the future.
Yeah, Grill Flame and Sunstreak. Never heard that.
Charbroil.
Okay.
And streaking on the sun.
So this 100-page document was released over the course of several years from 95 to 2000. I think even up to 2003. But it often circulated online as a single-page PDF, which is what I found.
Oh, that's what you sent?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to read it.
But it includes remote viewing, Soviet.
I can't read Russian.
Well, good thing you don't have to.
Yeah, you can have it read to you.
But consciousness-based perception, time displacement ideas, but it does not mention the Kozyrev mirrors, and it does not mention or describe spiral aluminum chambers. But people later attached Kozyrev mirrors to it because Soviets are involved and the time and perception are involved, and it sounds similar. So a lot of people like to speculate that the CIA was in on it later on, but in reality, they were just putting together more information on what they knew about Project Stargate and remote viewing. And if you don't know anything about remote viewing, it's
Something we'll talk about in another episode.
yeah, okay, sure. It's really interesting. It's really interesting.
I'm not saying that to be like, let's not talk about it. That's actually not. It's because this would
It's-
be a fun topic.
It
to
would
go
be,
over.
and it'd be extremely long. It would be
Yeah.
extremely long episode if I brought it in. But yeah, we'll talk about that next time on
Next
Dragon
time?
Ball Z.
You're actually going to do that because both of you have said I'm going to talk about this next, and then y'all don't do it.
Okay, probably not next time,
One of the next times.
but I'll actually put it in my notes here to talk about it. If I can spell it, remote viewing. I got a microphone in one eye and my phone in the other.
Pretty sure the mics don't go there.
Or the phone.
Yeah. Okay. So, I don't know. I mean, that's about what I have. There's probably a lot more detail that I'm missing out. I didn't feel like
Do you have any, like, I should have asked this when you actually said it. The historic events, did anyone actually, like, expound upon? Like, did anyone say, hey, these events, or is it just like, yeah, it was historic events?
not that I could find. I'm sure that they have, but
It's probably all
if
kinds
they
of weird
did,
stuff.
if they did, then they should have been quizzed on it.
Yeah.
And being like, really? Okay, tell me. And then they get it completely wrong, and they're like, oh, well, that's new to me. Let's put it down
Well,
in our history
That's
books.
probably why they left it out.
You just reminded me of something that
When you were spinning?
I don't even want to talk about it because it might be a topic I do next time. But I heard about it after I already got the research
Oh,
for this.
This is his next time moment.
This is my next time moment. I will probably do it because this is like a fascinating story and I want it to be real.
The reason why I want to talk about this is because this is such a weird 1940s experiment that you would see. Like, of course, they would do this in the 40s, 50s, and
Yeah.
at least come up with it. I know that they started doing the experiments in the 90s and stuff too, but
Trust me, dude. There's going to be so much stuff from right now that in 50 years, we're like, what were we doing?
yeah, I don't even know how this guy came up with this. And number one, why they came up with a spiral aluminum tube.
Well, remember back in the day when the first cars were invented, they're like, if you go over 40 miles an hour, you won't be able to breathe.
Oh yeah, they did say that.
Like
It was a
things-
huge worry too, especially when
Yeah.
the locomotive, the steam engine,
Yeah.
the trains.
Like during history, we have these ideas that we're so set on, and then it's like, no, you're thinking way too much about this.
Golly, we are really dumb.
And the thing is, we think
Humans are stupid
we
but
think
brilliant
now,
at the same time.
oh, we were stupid then, but we got it this time.
No,
And
that's what I'm
it's like-
saying. Is like,
yeah, it's like we're probably wrong again. Like, but at the same time, it's like we also know what if the example I was thinking in my head is about the speed. Is like there is a point we can't go any faster or it'll damage us. Like, not that it's physically impossible, but
it's
too
not
much.
the speed. It's not the speed.
the
it's
G-forces.
acceleration.
It's
It's the G forces.
no.
Yes.
It's the stopping.
Yeah,
it's the
starting
yeah.
and the
It's the
stopping.
acceleration. Yes. If you start
just
to go too fast too quickly, yeah.
if it's
But
a
if you
slow,
gradually
Yeah, but
gradually
there's
pick it up-
also a certain moment then it's too much. It'll like damage you.
that's
And
what
then the
they said
stopping.
at 40 miles an hour.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. Is
you
like
go
it's the
40 miles an hour,
it's
or
the
you're gonna
same-
die.
It's the same thing, except now it's like, oh, we know.
Are you aware that this planet is going 6,000 miles an hour, spinning 6,000 miles an hour?
Yeah, but you aren't.
That's not what my
Whoa.
history book says. Yes, I know. I just said history.
No, they do not.
History is written by the people trying to control you, Andrew.
Yeah,
Yes,
the Bohemian Grove.
the lizard folk.
Yeah,
It's not the speed, it's the G force
It's
caused
not
by
the
the
kick.
speed.
It's the scream.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's not about the kick, it's about the scream.
There's another inside joke for y'all. Man, I don't know. What do y'all think? I mean, seriously, what do you think? What would you think you would experience if you sat down in a seashell-shaped spiral polished aluminum
by the seashore.
and you sat there and it spun?
What do I think I would experience?
What do you think you would experience?
Dizziness and a headache.
So there's this.
You're spot on that.
That's what I
You're
think.
spot on. Do you think that you'll see anything besides your own blurry reflection?
Probably
You'd
like
probably
the
black
back of my
out.
eyelids.
Yeah. Your eyes just roll back and done.
Maybe some vomit.
I think
My question is, how did they make people spin for an hour? Because I don't think anybody could just spin for an hour.
Yeah, like that's what I was wondering. Like, is the person manually spinning?
I see.
Because
I
that
heard
doesn't seem like that.
both. I heard both. I heard that the person would spin, and I heard that the mechanism would spin.
Well,
When I
like-
say mechanism, I literally mean just a sheet of aluminum spinning.
Yeah, the picture I showed you that was like
Somebody's
the iron
out there.
log was literally like it looked like it would.
Yeah.
Somebody's
on
out there just twisting this thing. Are
But
you
like
done
the
yet?
person could be on like a platform that
Yeah.
rotates.
Right. That's why it's easier. It would be easier for the person to spin. However, like y'all said,
Yeah.
the effects on the person spinning for an hour would be rough.
It would be
Like
terrible.
the
I would
blood
hate it.
rushes to your extremities.
Yeah.
You can't think right.
Now
Obviously,
it wasn't.
dizziness.
It wasn't always for an hour. It was up to an hour. Sometimes it was a few minutes, and other times it was an hour. So
I don't
sometimes
want to
good, sometimes
experience
not
it.
so good.
yeah. So I don't know. It's a wild thing.
What do you think? Just a stab in the dark. Like we're thinking about this. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. What do you think that we're doing right now? Not in this moment, but as a world, as a society, that in 10 years we're going to be like, oh, that was stupid.
I could say a lot of things right now.
Eating utensils.
Chopsticks.
Yes.
Why do we do that? No. On a serious note, crypto.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I could see. I
See
could
that
see
going.
people in the future saying crypto was like, why in the world did people buy into crypto? Because there's literally nothing of value behind it besides people's investment and the electricity it takes to mine the data.
Yeah,
That's really what's behind it.
I know that people made it just to get away from the physical,
Yeah.
but at some point it
The
becomes
CIA created Bitcoin, by the way. Like legit.
maybe.
No, not maybe. It's legit. The CIA created it.
Maybe I can see that happening.
You got to do your research. I'm not going to expound upon it because
I trust you. If you say it is, I trust that you will show us one day how it is.
okay.